Imagine living a life where you have control over your emotions, face challenges with serenity, and find meaning even in adversity. Does it seem unattainable? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by great thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius, teaches us exactly that. The art of living wisely. In this video, we will explore how Stoic principles can transform the way you see life, helping you find inner peace, resilience, and clarity in a world full of uncertainty. Whether you are a beginner or someone looking to apply these concepts in a deeper way, this is the time to discover how Stoicism can guide you to a more fulfilling life aligned with your values. Let's go on this journey together. But first, I saw that you are not yet subscribed to the channel, so I ask that you subscribe. It is free, and you will still be notified whenever new videos are released here on the channel. Continuing, one fundamental principles of Stoicism. Stoic philosophy is a powerful tool for facing life's challenges with resilience and mental clarity. Its central principles teach us to distinguish between what is under our control and what is not, allowing us to focus our energy on what really matters. Accepting what we cannot change is the first step towards serenity, while acting courageously in the face of adversity reflects a commitment to virtue. Another pillar is the practice of emotional and mental independence, cultivating the ability to live according to one's own values, even in the face of external pressures. Stoicism also emphasizes the value of self-awareness, encouraging reflection on our actions and motivations to align our choices with a greater purpose. In addition, practices such as premeditatio malorum, visualization of adversity, help to strengthen the mind against unforeseen events and develop a more resilient attitude. These principles not only promote a balanced life, but also provide the foundation for achieving inner peace and a deep sense of control over one's destiny. 2. Self-reliance and limits. True strength lies in inner confidence and respect for one's own values. Being self-sufficient does not mean living in isolation, but rather having the ability to find emotional stability and clarity within yourself without relying on external validation. Setting clear boundaries is a manifestation of self-respect, showing the world what is and is not acceptable in your life. When you prioritize your integrity and learn to say no to situations or people that compromise your values, you create space for healthier and more genuine relationships. These boundaries not only protect your inner peace, but also serve as a guide to living authentically and in alignment with your principles. Healthy relationships are based on mutual respect, and this begins when you respect yourself enough to set firm boundaries and live in harmony with your deepest values. 3. Internal harmony. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. This powerful phrase reflects the essence of Stoicism, the search for internal balance as a basis for facing the external world. True harmony does not depend on external circumstances, but on a deep alignment with our values, principles, and choices. By maintaining simplicity, as taught by the Stoics, we are able to reduce distractions and focus on what really matters. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest examples of Stoic wisdom, teaches us that self-control and self-respect are fundamental to living a virtuous life. His ability to remain calm and upright, even when faced with the pressures of being an emperor, demonstrates how inner harmony can help us face challenges of any magnitude. Cultivating this harmony means having emotional independence, not being carried away by other people's opinions or momentary desires. It means being true to yourself and recognizing that true peace comes from within. Practicing simplicity is not only about reducing material excesses, but also about simplifying the mind, eliminating unnecessary thoughts that can generate internal conflicts. Inner harmony is the starting point for connecting with the universe around us. When we are at peace with ourselves, we are able to deal with life's challenges with wisdom, courage, and compassion. Thus, inner harmony is not just a state of being, but a constant practice that helps us live according to our greater purpose. 4. Detachment and focus on the essential. Don't cling to relationships or situations that don't contribute to your joy, self-esteem, or personal development. Detachment is an act of courage and self-care that allows us to make room for what really matters. When you learn to let go of what doesn't add value to your life, be it a worn-out relationship, a harmful habit, or a limiting thought, you take a step forward. Important step towards your personal growth and building a more meaningful life. Focusing on the essential means concentrating your energy and attention on what really matters and has a positive impact on your journey. This involves identifying your priorities, values, and goals and aligning your actions with these elements. By eliminating distractions and superfluous commitments, you can direct your time and effort towards what brings you joy, peace, and fulfillment. Remember, practicing detachment does not mean indifference, but rather the ability to recognize what is no longer serving your well-being and let it go with gratitude and wisdom. This is a liberating process that strengthens your self-esteem and helps you build a life based on what is essential. 5. Resilience and strategic silence. The Stoics teach us to protect dreams and maintain discretion about challenges and goals, avoiding emotional exhaustion and external judgment. For them, strategic silence is a powerful tool that allows us to reflect deeply on our actions and objectives without being influenced by the opinions of others. This practice is not only an act of prudence, but also a way to preserve mental energy and stay focused on what really matters. When we face obstacles, the Stoics remind us that each challenge is an opportunity for inner growth and character building. By approaching problems with calm and resilience, we can transform difficulties into valuable learning experiences. This perspective helps us avoid impulsive reactions and develop a firmer, more balanced stance in the face of adversity. In addition, strategic silence allows our actions to speak louder than our words. Instead of prematurely announcing plans and goals, the Stoics suggest focusing on concrete achievement. This creates a sense of discipline and commitment to oneself, strengthening self-confidence and autonomy. In this way, we learn to deal with the external world more effectively, cultivating a resilience that makes us more prepared for any challenge. 6. Emotional self-control. Cultivating forgiveness and understanding is one of the pillars of developing emotional self-control, as it helps to avoid resentment, which often acts as an obstacle to personal growth. Forgiving does not mean ignoring mistakes or injustices, but rather freeing yourself from the emotional burden that these situations can cause, allowing your energy to be directed towards higher and more productive goals. Emotional self-control is central to the pursuit of virtue and self-knowledge because it allows you to make decisions based on reason rather than being guided by impulses or momentary reactions. It involves recognizing your emotions, understanding their origins, and choosing how to react in a conscious and balanced way. This constant practice strengthens your ability to deal with difficult situations, maintains serenity in moments of conflict, and contributes to healthier interpersonal relationships. In addition, emotional self-control is an ongoing training. Through exercises such as Stoic meditation, daily reflections, and mindfulness techniques, it is possible to identify emotional patterns and replace them with responses that are more aligned with your values and goals. This skill not only promotes inner peace, but also expands your ability to face adversity with resilience and wisdom, becoming an indispensable tool for personal growth and the development of a more virtuous life. 7. Accept imperfections and learn from failure. Stoicism teaches that failures are not the end, but rather an essential part of the process of growth and learning. Rather than viewing mistakes as insurmountable obstacles, Stoic philosophy encourages us to view them as valuable opportunities to improve our character and develop resilience. When we make mistakes, we are encouraged to reflect deeply on the causes and impacts of our actions. This reflection is not meant to punish ourselves, but to empower us to avoid the same mistakes in the future. The Stoics believe that reframing our failures in a positive way helps us grow as individuals. For example, a mistake can reveal an area of weakness that needs to be worked on, or a lesson that makes us wiser and more prepared for future challenge. Marcus Aurelius, in his writings, often emphasized that adversity and mistakes are part of the human condition, and that true strength lies in how we deal with these situations. Learning to accept our imperfections is also an exercise in humility and self-acceptance. When we accept that making mistakes is natural, we free ourselves from the anxiety of striving for unattainable perfection. This strengthens our mind, allowing us to act with more clarity, confidence, and determination. In this way, each failure becomes a stepping stone that propels us toward a more mature and balanced version of ourselves. By embracing this perspective, Stoicism teaches us to transform our failures into a springboard for continuous progress and self-development. 8. Discipline and proactivity. Discipline is the key to achieving any meaningful goal, while proactivity is the force that transforms intentions into concrete actions. Together, these qualities create the foundation for consistent and lasting progress. Facing discomfort is essential, as it acts as a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. Instead of avoiding it, learn to embrace it as an opportunity to strengthen yourself emotionally and mentally. Practicing habits such as negative visualization, imagining adverse scenarios to mentally prepare yourself, helps build resilience and a clearer perspective on what really matters. Additionally, self-discipline is a fundamental pillar for overcoming procrastination and daily challenges, allowing you to stay focused on your goals even when motivation wanes. Taking small daily actions that promote discipline, such as setting clear priorities, eliminating distractions, and creating consistent routines, can transform your life in significant ways. Being proactive means taking the initiative rather than reacting passively to circumstances. This includes seeking solutions to problems before they become crises and seizing opportunities before they disappear. By combining discipline with proactivity, you not only face challenges with confidence, but also take control of your destiny, building a life aligned with your values and aspirations. With each step, you discover more about your potential and strengthen your ability to create a future full of achievements. 9. Solitude and reflection. Solitude, in Stoicism, is seen as a valuable space for introspection and emotional management, functioning as an essential opportunity for self-development and the search for clarity of purpose. The Stoics believed that time in solitude was not a moment of empty isolation, but rather a chance to connect with your deepest thoughts and align your actions with your values. During these periods, reflection on questions such as what is within our control and what is outside of it takes center stage, helping to build resilience in the face of adversity. For Marcus Aurelius, solitude was a powerful tool for reorganizing the mind and finding serenity, even amidst the chaos of the outside world. He often used these moments to practice writing and reflection, reinforcing the importance of living according to Stoic principles. This practice not only strengthened his clarity of purpose, but also helped him cope with the pressures of leading an empire. In the modern world, solitude continues to be a valuable opportunity to disconnect from distractions and connect with yourself. Practices such as Stoic meditation and journaling are excellent ways to take advantage of these moments, allowing you to identify areas for personal improvement, redefine goals, and cultivate a resilient mindset. Far from being a state of abandonment, solitude is a creative and restorative space, essential for those seeking to grow and live more intentionally. 10. Acceptance of fate. Adopting an attitude of acceptance towards life's events is one of the most transformative pillars of Stoicism. This practice consists of aligning your will with inevitable events, recognizing that not everything is under our control. When we learn to accept fate, also known as amor fati, love of destiny, we develop the ability to face challenges and setbacks with serenity, extracting learning and growth from each situation. This alignment between will and virtue allows us to act with wisdom and clarity, even in the face of adversity. Accepting fate does not mean resignation or passivity, but rather a deep connection with the natural flow of life, where inner peace arises when we stop resisting what we cannot change. This approach promotes a higher purpose, guided by resilience, courage, and the determination to live in harmony with Stoic values. By practicing acceptance of fate, we begin to value the present more, reduce the suffering caused by unrealistic expectations, and become agents of our own transformation, using each moment as an opportunity to live according to virtue. We've reached the end of this video, and I hope the insights shared about the art of living wisely through Stoicism have inspired you to reflect on your own journey. Remember that living wisely is not about perfection, but about making conscious decisions that align with your values and goals. If this content helped you, take the opportunity to apply these teachings to your daily life and start observing the positive changes in your mindset and the way you face challenges. Don't forget, small, consistent actions are what build a virtuous and fulfilling life. Did you like the video? Leave a like and share it with anyone you think could benefit from these ideas. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content about Stoicism, practical philosophy, and self-development. And, of course, leave a comment with your favorites or how you intend to apply Stoicism in your life. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, where we will continue exploring paths to a wiser, more balanced, and more intentional life. See you then.